Hi guys, it's Tammy with YellowSparksJoy. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm finally sitting down to film an entire handbag collection video. Oh my goodness, like looking at the bags the way they are all over the floor, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, but I will get through this. So really quickly, I'm going to try to not make this video so lengthy. So I'm just going to talk really briefly about each bag. Now, all of my bags I have previous videos on, so I will link everything in the description box below. So if you're looking for more detail on a particular handbag, just click on the description box and all previous videos will be there, and you can just scroll through, find the one you're looking for and go watch that. I'm not going to be including in this video bags that I currently have up for sale or bags that are still in my home but are like I never use anymore, and I'm still trying to decide on whether I want to gift, donate, or sell them. I do have one bag, my Peanuts mini backpack, that I have more or less given to my son, so that is not going to be included in this video as well. I'm also not going to be including small leather goods, so things like my mini pochettes and my nolitas, which I sometimes use as bags but are considered SLGs, are not going to be included in this video as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with my luxury designer handbags, and then I will move into the bags that are no name or from fast fashion brands, and then I will finally share the handbags I have from contemporary designer brands, because that is what makes up the most of my collection. Now let's start with the luxury brand that I have only one of, and it is YSL, so Saint Laurent. Now this is my Saint Laurent Uptown pouch or Uptown clutch in green with the croc embossed leather. This is one of the most beautiful handbags that I have, if I do say so myself. It does not hold a lot. I don't use this very often. As a matter of fact, I've probably had it for about 2 years now, and I've used it only twice because it is a dressy bag. It is for occasions. I consider it to be an evening bag, so I use this only to like very formal dinners, which is why I don't use it every time, and I really don't mind. Like, this is not the type of bag that I will have sitting in my closet or as part of my collection and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to sell it because I don't use it a lot. No, it is a special occasion bag, and I'm very happy looking at it on my shelf as a special occasion bag, and that's it. I bought this pre-loved. I bought it from a YouTuber, and she was clearing out her closet and she kindly sold this to me. Next are my Louis Vuitton handbags, and I have 2 of them. I used to have 3, but I sold my Alma PM in the monogram, and all I have left is my Alma BB in the Damier Ebene print and my favorite MM in the Damier Azur print. I love these bags so much, maybe this more than this. This is probably my favorite LV bag in my collection. It's just so easy to use. It actually reminds me so much of the Fendi Mama Baguette in a way. It kind of has that same line. Maybe that's why I've recently been fascinated with the Fendi Mama Baguette, because I like bags like this. I love this one because I can dress it up and I can dress it down at the same time. Because it has a leather strap, it's very easy to style casually, which I have often done. I don't think I've ever worn this bag formally, and I think that's because I always have other bags to use, like more daintier looking bags. But I certainly love this one, and I love that it has the chain here. So if I do want to dress it up, I can always just wear it by the chain, take off the leather strap because it is detachable. So if I take that off and wear it just by the chain, it definitely dresses the bag up a whole lot more. I do have an insert in there just to keep it nice and clean. I use it a whole lot in summer. I'm actually surprised by how much I use this bag. I thought that of all 3 Elvis canvas prints, I would love the monogram the most, which I think I actually do. I just don't have any monogram in my collection at the moment. Honestly, between both of these bags, I can tell you that I love this the most and I use it the most, especially during the summer. For my Alma BB, I recently rediscovered my love for this bag. I think why I never used to use it so much was because of the print. I knew from the get-go that I should have bought this in the monogram, but I was scared of the vachetta, so I bought it in the Damier Ebene instead. Now, if I could have a do-over, I would buy it in the monogram version with the black leather. You can only get that on like a special order, and honestly, if I had known at the time, I'd have just saved a bit more and bought that version. But I still like this one. It's a great neutral in my wardrobe, especially now this year when I've discovered that browns and creams and beiges are my colors. I absolutely love this size of bag. You notice when I go through the rest of my collection that small to medium sized bags are my jam, especially top handles. I compared this recently to the Coach Revel, and honestly, for how much I love Coach, the Ama BB definitely wins. I bought this from the boutique, from the LV boutique, full price, brand new, fresh off the shelves. My favorite on the other hand, I bought from the Real, so it was pre-loved. In hindsight, I would have bought it pre-loved from Canada, but I couldn't find it at the time. I went straight to the Real. I ended up paying duties for them to ship it into Canada, and it cost a whole lot more than I should have spent. But that was definitely a lesson for me. Now I know better, but still, even though this bag cost me a premium to get, I still absolutely love it, and I will never ever, like, I am actually considering letting go of my Ama BB, but I will never let go of the Favorites MM. Now I do have quite a lot of bags that are like from fast fashion brands or have no brand name, and that is just proof of the fact that I love handbags regardless. I buy a brand name handbags mainly because of the quality. If a brand can stand behind its quality and it is affordable to me, I would definitely stand that brand, which is why I love Coach. But if I see other types of bags that are of lower quality but I love the style, I'm definitely going to buy it. So let's start with one of the most recent ones. This was gifted to me, and this is by Jen and Co. Love this tote. I plan to use this so much in the summer. It is a vegan bag, and I just absolutely love it because, again, I've discovered that browns and creams are my jam. So I love that beige and then the brown faux leather strap that it has. It just looks like a really good bag, and it's really big. And then inside it comes with a purse that you can use like as a crossbody. I don't think I'm going to be using this so much. This definitely gives me like Chloe tote vibes, you know, Chloe Woody totes, or like my Jacob totes, you know, YSL raffia bags and macrame bags and all of that for a fraction of the price. Next up, let me grab this one that I got off Amazon almost 4 years ago, and I still absolutely love. Now this is a dupe for the Chanel Gabrielle backpack. It does not say Chanel anywhere, so it's not a replica, it's not a fake. It has the two-tone hardware there. It's not the biggest backpack, but it is fancy, which is what I love it for. It holds everything I need for occasions when I need a backpack. Again, I don't use this a whole lot, but it comes in very handy in certain situations, and that is why this is still in my wardrobe 4 years later. It's still, because I don't use it a lot, it hasn't worn at all. The leather at the bottom is still great. The stitchings, none of the stitching is out of place, and on the inside it's still really clean and nice. It's just a fabric interior, and I have it stuffed there. I can definitely leave it linked, leave the Amazon links below if it's still available for purchase. I know last year when I checked, it was still there. They have it in different colors, navy, pink, white. It's all there, and I absolutely love it. Now ordinarily when I shop Zara, I shop Zara for their clothes, but when I saw this online, I knew I had to get it. This was from 3 years ago when I fell in love with the YSL Lulu bags, which I still love, and I wanted to try the puffy style. This is when the pillow style was just getting popular, so 3 years ago, right at the beginning of COVID. So I knew I wanted to try the style to see how much I loved it, and I saw this one on Zara. It also came in a denim version, and I bought this black one, and honestly I've loved it a whole lot since then. I use it so much, especially for work. I haven't used it a lot in the past year just because I've added so many more handbags into my collection, but it's big enough for everything I need that I carry with me to work. It is also very durable. I mean, 3 years and counting, and not a stitch out of place. No corner wear, which is awesome. It still looks bright and clean and nice, and the hardware is a light gold. Still looks great. Like, I have nothing bad to say about this bag from Zara. Now, quite like Zara, I only go on H&M to shop clothes, which I haven't done in a while because I don't know, there's just something about me and the H&M. I just don't, I don't know, I can't explain. But I did buy this handbag from H&M. This I think is a dupe for Gucci. I use this a whole lot during summer for casual errands. So when I'm just feeling very summery but I don't want to take my regular errands bags, then I take this one. It has gotten some dirt over the years on the front there because of course it is a white faux leather flap, but other than that, I mean, it serves its purpose. Or if I'm carrying like a bigger tote for like picnics or things like that, and I want a smaller crossbody just for my personal effects, so like This will be the bigger bag for snacks and change of clothes and things like that. This will be the crossbody, and I will carry both of them together. So that's how I use this. Another seasonal piece from a fast fashion brand is this Sinbono Vienna top handle. This is a fall winter bag for me, more in the winter than in the fall, but I do love, again, that the brown accents it has. This is from another bag, but I use it mostly on this. I just love it. It's easy to use, easy to access. It holds everything I need it to hold, and it has held up well for the past 1.5 years that I've had it. No complaints whatsoever. It's not dirty. I mean, I don't baby my bags, but I don't use them roughly. I don't think I'm a rough person either. So very clean, very fluffy still, no scratches at all. Love this bag. Now this chain, like I said, I got from another fast fashion bag, and it is this Aldo bag. Now for me, Aldo is a place that I look to get nice designer dupes. If I want a particular style and I'm not sure if I would like the style, then I would look to Aldo to give me a dupe of that style, and I'll buy it and try and see if I like it. Case in point, this pouch style. 3 years ago, when the Bottega pouch was really hot, of course I wasn't going to spend that amount of money to buy from Bottega, although Bottega quality is top notch. I saw this in Aldo, and I'm like, yes, Aldo for handbags, 100%, I will go that way. And I bought this in this beautiful color. This is called the Sabo bag. They don't make them anymore, but this color is so pretty. It's not quite brown, it's not quite purple. It has like also a pinkish hue, and it's just so smushy. Again, this is not real leather, but it's so smushy. I don't use this a whole lot. I probably use it like maybe twice a year. This is the bag where that chain came from, but I feel like the chain on the bag makes it look cheaper, so I never use it on that bag. I just use it as a clutch, and it just makes it a whole lot more elegant. Sometimes I really think that you can buy from fast fashion brands and tweak it a little bit and make it look a whole lot high end. Now also from Aldo is this very summery bucket bag that I have. Now I went through a bucket bag phase. I absolutely love bucket bags, and I went through a phase. I got this probably about 4 years ago as well, and it has held up really nicely. It started to fall apart last year, so again, you have to remember that these are fast fashion brands and they're not going to last you a lifetime. Some will, some don't. Again, it depends on use. I used this a whole lot the year that I got it, like for everything, work, play, every single thing. I got a lot of compliments on this. So it's white with navy stripes. Let me show you what's wrong with it. So the stitches are already coming off, as you can see, and then the snap closure on the other end has fallen out. So that's basically all that is currently wrong with it. I think there's something also with the strap. I can't remember what it is. It also comes with a pouch on the interior. I would say that this pouch is definitely a bonus, because I love putting like makeup and toiletries in there and then putting it in the bag. So it was very inexpensive, and it served me a whole lot when I first got it. Something that has also served me a whole lot is this pink bag that I picked up from Winners. So Winners is our TJ Maxx or TK Maxx here in Canada. Love this one. Very easy grab and go bag. It also has this hidden pocket on the flap, which I think is so cute. Not that I use it for anything, but it's just a very nice element to add to a bag. And I'm not a pink lover. I don't particularly like pink or wear pink handbags, but I think this is currently the only pink crossbody bag. So when I want something pink, or I just want something really casually, I don't know what word to use to describe it, I just grabbed this. And I've had this for about 3 years as well now, and it's held up really nicely. I don't use it a whole lot, but it has held up really nicely. I don't even know what name this brand is, because it doesn't have like a label or anything, but yeah, no dirt, no wear, no pop stitches, still in really good condition. So that's my only pink crossbody bag, but I do have a pink tote bag. Now this one I got from Shop I Love Jewelry. They're a brand popular on Instagram for contemporary handbags, pajamas, things like that. So this is a dupe of the Deauville tote, the Chanel Deauville. And again, I wasn't going to spend that amount of money to buy that bag, but I liked the vibe, so I bought this instead. Bonus point to them is that instead of Chanel all over your bag, you can put your own monogram there. So I have TFM, which are my initials, and I think this will make a great gift, because you can buy this for someone and have their initials there. Like anything personalized, is always a great gift. I've had it for 2.5 to 3 years now, and it's definitely showing signs of wear. I've used this as a vacation bag. I'll link that vlog in the description box below so you can watch how it held up. So I've used it, so the color is changing because of dirt. The color in the straps as well is also dirty and fraying. The top handle straps is faux leather, and that is already coming off. So definitely wearing with time, age, and use. I might stop using this at some point. I don't know when, but right now, like, it even still has all my travel bits from my last vacation in there. But yeah, it's just a very easy big bag to use. It definitely serves a purpose in my wardrobe, and I'm very happy I bought this bag. Another big bag that I got again from Winners is this one, another dupe for the Bottega Jody bag, but in the big size. Now, while I think this bag is a great bag for the quality and the price, so this one is by Urban Expressions. I have not used this bag a whole lot for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't gravitate towards it. When I bought it because I was like, oh, I'd like to try the Jody style. I know that the smaller size may not work for me. Let me see if the big size will. So I bought this, but I just haven't used it a whole lot. I am going on vacation next year. I think maybe I should take this and see if I would like it, if I can style it with some outfits. Because, you know, when you go on vacation, you don't want to take your designer bags because you might be worried about theft or losing them or things like that. So maybe I'll take this. That's a thought. But yeah, I like it. Not so much that I grab it all the time. I think I've used it once for work, like a week at a stretch. Other than that, yeah, I really don't have anything else to say about this bag. If I do take it on vacation with me, I'll let you guys know, and I'll let you know how that went. Also from Winners is this bag that I bought. I think I bought this when my sister was graduating, and I needed this to go with a pair of shoes that I had. So love this. This again to me is a special occasion bag, so I don't use it a whole lot. I've probably used this maybe only once every year since I got it 3 years ago. It's a stunning bag. Like, it's so beautiful. But I probably bought this from Winners for like 50 bucks or something. But I don't see myself getting rid of this bag because you just never know when you need bags like this. Now, from a Canadian brand on Instagram, Last Minute Locks, I bought this bag. This is probably my most used dupe in my collection. So obviously this is a dupe for the Hermes Mini Kelly, but it is in red faux croc leather with silver hardware, which is what drew me to it, because you do not find that many red bags with silver hardware in the market. So I got this. I definitely use this a whole lot for nights out. I've also used it during the day a couple of times. It fits everything I needed to fit: my phone, my card holder, my keys, and that's it. I got it when they were doing like a Black Friday sale. It was a buy one get one free type of sale. The main bag that I actually wanted from them I bought, and then I picked this as a free option. I eventually let go of the one I got because it was supposed to be a dupe for the Celine box bag. It didn't work for me at all, and I'm glad I tried. So that's a great way to try designer dupes to see if the actual designer style will work for you. So I bought that one, which was a dupe for the Celine box bag. Ended up not liking it. I gave it away. But this one that I picked just as a I need to pick a free option bag, I ended up liking so much better, and I absolutely love it. And finally, I'm just going to share some dressy evening bags with you. Of course, these are again special occasion bags, just like my YSL, so I don't use them a whole lot. They're tucked somewhere in my closet, so I only remember them when I'm looking for dressy bags. I used this recently for my Christmas office party, and I love that. That was probably the second time in its entire lifespan, which is about 7 years in my closet, that I've used this. It's just a nice clutch with that shimmer and lovely stones. Let me see if there's a name to the brand. I think I bought this off Amazon. No name, of course, but it is very, very stunning. Look at that. Look at the shimmer. So stunning. This, one of my aunties gave it to me. I saw her use it as a party, and I wanted it, and I asked her for it, and she kindly gifted it to me. I have not used it yet. The brand is Eram, something like that. I haven't used it yet. I hope to use it one day. This I've probably had for over 15 years. I got this when I was in university. My first year in university, I was invited for a dinner and this is what I could afford. So it's very sentimental. It still looks great. I probably only used it that one time, but I still have it in my collection because I'm like, you know, you never know when you need something like this. It may come back in style. Is it really out of style? I don't know. It definitely won't fit my phone, but it'll fit a card holder and some tissues. I just love it. I think it is just so cute. And guess where I got this from? Walmart. I think for about $20 or $19 or something like that. This is my workhorse for anytime I need a big bag and I don't want to use my nice Coach totes that I have. I just take this because again it's brown. Honestly, I really think that brown is my neutral even more than black is. So it's brown, it's faux leather, it's thick and heavy, and it's like shock proof, weatherproof. This is how big it is. I have it stuffed with things in there. It came with this charm. Sometimes I will put my Coach T-Rose, well, it's not T-Rose, my Coach floral charm from the denim collection. I use that on there a lot because it really goes well and it's nice. It's just the bag I carry when I need to carry a whole load of stuff and I just need something that works for that. So it's like very carefree and very easy to use. So I have these two. They're both from the Longchamp Originals line. This is the Le Pliage in the large version. This is the size large, I believe. This I use as a shopper, like a shopping tote. This is the shoulder carry version. Very durable nylon. Longchamp does the best nylon out there, in my opinion. Very nicely accented with the brown leather as well. So this is my shopper tote. When I go on like to the malls for shopping, I usually would have my crossbody, and then I will have this with me as well. I loved this so much that I then went on to buy this one. I don't think this is from the Originals line actually. Let me just correct myself. This is from another line, but I'm not so familiar with Longchamp. If you want to get more into Longchamp and you're looking for reviews and things like that on Longchamp, you should go check out Julie from Agent Bag Reviews. She has an awesome collection of Longchamp bags. I'll leave her channel linked in the description box below. So I bought this one. It's a small size top handle in this beautiful kind of like purple red color. I'm not sure what color Longchamp calls this exactly. I use this exclusively as a lunch bag for work. It's not insulated or anything, but I just wanted something simple that I could use to carry my lunches with me, and this works perfect. I would love to add one more Longchamp to my collection, possibly a crossbody. I wanted one from the Neo collection, the one with the black and white and green, but I haven't been able to find it. I think they discontinued that collection. But yeah, I would really like to add one more crossbody, like small size Longchamp into my collection. So those are the two. To me, Longchamp is more a practical workhorse type bag than a stylish, you know, put an outfit together type bag, which is why the two that I have specific purposes. One a shopper and one a lunch bag, and that's it. Now let's move over to my favorite designer brand, Coach. So these are the Coach boutique bags. I'll do the boutique first and I'll do the outlet ones a little bit later. So I'm going to start with the Coach boutique bags that I bought full price straight from the boutique. And first is my Beat shoulder bag in the size 18. So this is the smaller of the shoulder bags. Love this one. This is the one bag that I carry like by default all the time because it's just, again, my neutral. So creams and browns. This is my neutral, and so it just goes with everything else in my wardrobe. I've used this a ton since I got it 2-3 years ago almost. I bought this was the first bag I ever bought from the boutique, and I bought it full price, which was my mistake. At that time I didn't know so much, and so it was a learning process for me. It will be in the videos that I link below, but so far I can see just a few scratches on the interior there, and there's a little bit of dirt that's here as well. Nothing. In fact, you know what, I should probably clean this bag after this video. I'll just take the leather cleaner and moisturizer and clean that because I have had it. I don't think I've ever cleaned it since I bought it, so I should do that. The flap here has some wrinkling from where you open and close the bag, which is inevitable because you open and close, so you really can't get away from that. But all in all, I definitely would say that even though I bought this full price, I've definitely gotten my money's worth. Like, I've gotten cost per wear down because I've used it a lot. Would it have been better if I bought it when it was on sale? 100% yes. I would have felt so much better. but it happened the way it happened for a reason, and I'm fine. I'm really fine with that. So love this one. The next bag that I bought full price will be my made to order Rogue. And so this one I purchased 2 years ago, but it came last year, and this is probably one of my most expensive bags because it was made to order. So I spent about 1,000 Canadian dollars or thereabouts. So it was made specifically to what I wanted. I picked out all of the details. I'm very impressed with the quality. I'm very happy with the bag, since of course it's exactly what I wanted. I don't use it a lot, to be honest, because the color is very specific to fall. You can use it all year round, but I do have a lot of other bags as well. So it doesn't get that much use just because it is a Rogue, and a Rogue is not the best of the best style. Honestly, I wish Coach would do their made to orders in other styles. Like if they had like a made to order Bandit or a made to order top handle Rogue, immediately I would like order those types of bags. But the Rogue is the only option where they have made to orders right now, and I just wanted that experience and I got it, and I'm happy for that. Other than that, it's not my best style, so I don't carry this bag as often as I should probably carry it because of the price, but still I'm very happy to have it in my collection. It's suede, so it's a little bit more delicate than leather, but because I don't use it so much, the suede is still very good on there. Many people use protective sprays and finishes on their handbags. I don't. I've never really had any reason to. I store it in this room, and it's not humid, it's not too dry. The sunlight doesn't really affect the bags. Like it doesn't come in so much in this room. So far it's doing really well. I have no issues, no concerns, no scratches, no wear and tear on this bag for the past year that I've had it in my collection. Next bag that I bought full price was my cashing tote in the big size. So this is the size 32. Absolutely love this bag, especially for the color. The color is beautiful, and of course we know by now that open totes are my favorite. Big open top handle totes. It does come with 2 crossbody straps, but I use it mostly like this. I think I've only ever used the crossbody strap when I used it to travel. Again, I'll link that travel vlog below so you can see how it traveled with me, my opinion on the cashing as a travel tote. So this is basically how I use it. I use it mostly for work. It is a gorgeous bag. Simple. There is elegance in simplicity, and honestly I think out of all my bags, this is the bag I have gotten the most compliment out of. It is smooth glove tanned leather, so you can see some veining in the leathers, which is normal for this type of leather, but I do not have any scratches on it yet. So as far as wear and tear, it is doing so good. It has taken a break this fall and winter, but it will definitely come back out in the summer for sure. And the last bag that I bought full price, was my most recent full price purchase from the boutique, is the Coach hard bag. Love this one, like absolutely adore it. This quilted Napa leather is so gorgeous. Like it is a very soft but feels like durable type of leather at the same time, and I just adore it with that hardware, because I feel like even though the hardware is black, you can use it with silver, you can use it with gold. Like you really can do a whole lot with this. I wear it mostly with the chain strap that I bought also from the boutique, the dinky strap, but it does come with a leather crossbody, which I've used it with as well. So you can do it so many things with this bag. It's definitely a novelty piece, but I don't need big bags or medium to small bags all the time. I want some fun bags in my collection, so I'm very happy to have this. Like I feel like every bag has its purpose. So when I want a fun bag, I grab this. When I want a big bag that can hold certain things, I have bags for those as well. So this type of bag is not going to work for everybody, but it certainly works for me, and I absolutely love it. I did vlog in the store recently where I showed the outlet hard bag in comparison with this one, and I'll link that video below if you're interested in watching that. Okay, so these next couple of Coach boutique bags I bought on sale because I try as much as possible to save, because this can turn into an expensive hobby. So the less I can spend on the things I love, the better for my pocket. So let's start with this waist bag. This is the Coach C chain belt bag. I think that's the name that it's called. This is the only belt bag in my collection, I want to believe, and I absolutely love it. I feel like you need one of different types of bags in your collection just to stretch your wardrobe a whole lot, just so you can have different styling options. That crinkled leather is so beautiful. The chain and the leather strap takes it up a notch, makes it look so elegant, and I love the fact that it is in black, because I feel like there are certain handbag styles that when they come in neutral colors, they just look a whole lot more expensive and classy. So, and this is one of them. I got this in the summer sale last year, and I saved a whole chunk of change on it. Also last year during the summer sale, I bought this Tyler carry-all. This is one that I'd wanted for a while, and I was just waiting for the perfect opportunity to buy it, and that presented itself during the summer sale last year, and I got it. This is definitely a workhorse for me. I use this as a work bag all year round. I dress it in so many different ways, like with different bag charms, sometimes with scarves, with chains, different strap options, and it just looks so beautiful because that neutral chalk color presents like a blank canvas to play with so many different beautiful colors. So 6 months to 7 months later, it's still doing so well. Like, it has some soft graining. It is pebble leather but softly grained, and that just means that it's going to wear a whole lot better. It's also really nice, and the leather is not soft and mushy, but you know that it will age well. I feel like it will get softer as time goes on. Yeah, and this one I think is very well worth the money. So yeah, absolutely love the Tyler carry-all. Now in the summer sale 2 years ago, so 2021, I got these two classics. I'll start with the Cassie. The Cassie is now in this size, is now discontinued by Coach. They do still have the smaller crossbody size, but I just love this one because, again, neutral color, black. That briefcase like style makes it very, very work appropriate, but then the fact that you can crossbody it also makes it really, really nice and trendy as well. I wear it mostly with my Rexy chain and leather crossbody strap. This is a novelty strap sold separately by Coach, and I think that it just gives it like a biker chic vibe, you know, like a street girl vibe. So that's what I love about this Cassie in the black. You can dress it in so many ways, again in that soft grain pebbled leather. So this one is definitely going to wear very well. Some people love the Cassie style so much so that they have many different colors in their collection. I personally will not count this as one of my top styles at all from Coach, but I think that it is essential to have at least one of this style of bag in your collection, and what better color to have it in than in black. So absolutely love this one. And speaking of top Coach styles in my collection, I am planning on filming a video of all my Coach boutique handbags, ranking them from my favorite to my least favorite. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and don't forget to hit the tiny notification bell beside the subscribe button so you can get notified when I upload that video. And then also in the summer of 2021, I got my very first Rogue. So I got this one before the made to order Rogue, and this is the Rogue 25 in the Kelly green. This is the newer generation Rogue. I love green. I don't know if I've said it in this video yet, but for handbags, green is my favorite color. I think that there's something about the color green in a handbag that just makes it speak more elegance and classy, in my opinion. So I love greens in handbags, and this one is a very beautiful one. To be honest, if I should choose between this one and my made to order Rogue, I would definitely choose my Kelly green Rogue. So love it. That the pebbling on this one is large, which just makes it so it just makes it like so, I don't know, it just gives it a certain vibe. Like, no signs of wear and tear anywhere, and I have definitely used this quite a bit. I use it mostly as a work bag, and honestly, even the hardware, I can't see any tarnishing. No tarnishing at all. I still used it like a couple weeks ago, like in December of last year, and honestly still a great bag. Now in the Christmas holiday semi-annual sales of 2021, I bought these two beauties from the Beat collection. So the first I bought was this green one, this beautiful Amazon green, and this is the bigger size Beat shoulder bag. Again, I have a comparison video of all my Beat bags, and I will link that in the description box below as well. So this one comes in the bigger, with the bigger chain. It also has a crossbody strap. So very beautiful bag. I use this mostly for dressy occasions, which is why I haven't used it a whole lot. But towards the end of last year, I decided that I was going to break it out and use it every day, all day. And I totally enjoy styling this with casual and informal outfits. So I have learned to not keep this bag for special occasions, but to bring it out and use it anytime. It fits a ton. If you're not sure about what size beads to go with, definitely go with the bigger size because it does fit a whole lot more, and it's just an elegant and beautiful style. No wear and tear so much. There are a few scratches on the flap, but because of that color you can really hardly see. The inside is still pristine. The suede on the sides, very clean, very bright. Honestly, I don't have anything negative to say about this bag. And for the bead clutch, this one I bought with scratches already on it already, so it was the last one and it was the floor model, so it did have some scratches. You can still see one here and then you can see some here, but it had a whole lot more than that, and that's why I got it customized. So I did Coach create, and so I sent it to Coach to have them put these pins and rivets on there. I documented the entire process. Video on that will be linked in the description box below as well. So they covered up most of the scratches with these pins and it turned out beautifully. I could not be happier with the bag than with this. It's such a fun bag. I use this a whole lot. As far as wear and tear goes, I don't think it has gotten any more scratched up than the day I received it, and to me they're all just beauty marks. It just makes it more rough and rugged, which is kind of like what I think of when I look at this bag. Now I have 3 more bags here from Coach that I got on sale, but I honestly can't remember what sale I got them from. I think they were just like regular 25% off sales or something like that. First is my Courier carry-all, which I totally love. This one is in chalk with the flowers. I use this in the spring, sometimes with a scarf, sometimes without a scarf, sometimes with charms. It's just again that top handle satchel type style that is my favorite style bag. This one is not an open tote, however it does have a lock, but I hardly ever zip it up. I only just close it rather with the magnetic closure, and that's it. Like, it's just, it gives me Kelly vibes, which I like. I love the Hermes Kelly. Honestly, that's probably how I'm going to start carrying it. It's unique. It's popular amongst Coaches, but it's really unpopular outside of the Coach world, which makes it very unique, which makes people really interested when they see it. So I love the fact that it has wings. I love that look, and you see that in another bag that I have, that I love that winged look on this style bag. So this actually makes me think of the new Sammy top handle from Coach that I want to buy. It's kind of the same silhouette, and yeah, it makes me happy thinking of these types of bags, honestly. On the interior, it's the inside suede, still pristine, no wear and tear as far as I can tell. On the exterior, because of the type of leather it is, you can see some wrinkling there, but nothing that is not to be expected with this type of bag. Again, this is probably one that I should condition, so I'll do that after this video. And then we have these 2 beautiful bags in the color natural. So one is my Ergo in the size 18. It's a hobo bag, and then the other is my tiny cute baby. But I love this color so much, so much. You guys can see a theme here with my handbags, and I decided that I love the color so much that I will get it in 2 different bags. So this one I loved so much that I bought it in black. I, however, recently let go of the black because I wasn't using it as much, and I just decided, you know, I didn't need both of them. So this is definitely an absolute favorite in my collection. I use mostly in the fall just because of that natural color. The inside is a beautiful thick canvas material. Honestly, I wish that if Coach doesn't use leather interior in their bags, then they need to keep on using this linen canvas fabric because it's just so beautiful and so durable. I can see some wear and tear on the leather taping on the straps, like here, wrinkling. Yeah, it's mainly just wrinkling. Aside from that, you know what, it still looks so beautiful. There's some veining on the leather here, but that burnished look on the color makes the bag already look aged and worn. It doesn't look new, but it doesn't look old. It just looks perfectly vintage, if that makes sense. Oh, there's on the interior here as well, I can see some tears. I really don't know what caused that. Perhaps the finishing just didn't hold as much as they thought it would. But other than that, yeah, I just really like this bag. It's just so easy to carry. and very simple and elegant at the same time. Same thing with the Keep, simple and elegant. This I use for errands mostly in the fall because it's just, again, very easy to use. Like, it's not fussy, and I like that about it, and I just use it the way it is. I don't even try to dress it up. I don't try to jazz it up or anything. It's just very simple, and it's still as pristine as the day that I bought it. It's piped in leather, so it's not glazed, which usually wears off after a time. Craftsmanship at its finest, and I just absolutely love this tiny little bag for that. Now let's talk about my vintage Coach bag. Honestly, I don't know what year this is from, but I know it's from the 90s, and this is the Coach Dinky. I bought it off a reseller on eBay, and just look at that interior suede and how beautiful it looks. For an old bag, you know, there's some people who exclusively love vintage Coach, and I understand why. Now, I don't use this bag a whole lot just because I don't use red bags a whole lot. Plus, I have other bags that I would think of before I think of grabbing this. I have used it a couple of occasions. When I used it with light colors, I noticed some color transfer from the bag onto my clothes, so I'm going to be very sure to use this only with dark colors from now on. I don't know what else to say. It's honestly just a regular crossbody bag. Very easy, very simple. It came with the old Coach dust bag, which I think is really nice that I have that. So this is the vintage Coach dust bag with the logo there. So this is more kind of like a collector's piece in my collection. Like, it's like I'm happy to have something vintage from Coach. I'm not a Coach vintage person. I just wanted to see what vintage Coach lovers were talking about, and I totally get it. I understand it. So this one is definitely a permanent keeper in my collection. It's not going anywhere, and I absolutely love looking at it on my shelf. Now, these last 4 bags from Coach Boutique are bags that I bought from the Coach Outlet Reserve section. First of all, this is the Coach parka, the top handle parka with a touch of snakeskin. I bought this one from my outlet store, but in their reserve section, and this was the very first Coach Boutique handbag that I ever bought. It was in fact the very first Coach handbag that I ever bought. So this bag, at the time that I bought it from the outlet, it was discontinued at the boutique, and so they had moved the last pieces they had to the outlet, and I went shopping at the outlet that day, and I just saw it. Like, it was almost like it was meant to be. And I totally love top handle bags. We know that I love top handle bags. We know that I love satchels, and this was great. And I bought this one then as my very first Coach bag, and I was like, oh, this is all I need. This is going to be my work bag. I don't need any other bag. I'm going to use this all day, every day, week in, week out. Yeah, here we are 4 years later, and I'm afraid to count my bags. But anyways, I have used it a whole ton. I used it more when I first got it, but now that I have more bags in my collection, I use it less. But I will never ever get rid of it because it's still a beautiful bag. I wish honestly that Coach would bring back this style because it is a classic style. It's not trendy, so it will never go out of style. Like, I can pull this out 10 years, 20 years from now, and it will still look like a great bag. No wears and tears. I do have some scratches here, just tiny, one scratch there, and that's about it. The interior is still clean, well compartmentalized, and again, easy to use. So I absolutely love this bag, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Next, I have this camera bag from Coach. I think again that a camera style bag is one of those styles that everybody should absolutely have in their collection. So I have this one from the Coach X Keith Haring Disney collection, and this is Mickey Mouse. It does have a web strap in a beautiful contrasting yellow color. This one is just a kind of fun piece. I used this when I went on my Disney vacation recently, and I absolutely loved it for that. It holds all my essentials, and that's really all I need, a camera style bag like this to hold. So perfect for what it is. I don't use it a ton, of course, because I only use it for certain looks, and that's really all I needed to do for me in my collection. Another camera style bag I have from Coach is this beautiful camera bag with the quilting. Love this turn lock feature at the front. I do not use this as a pocket, but it is an option for anyone who does. They recently discontinued this style camera bag at the boutique, but they have a new option there. And I actually preferred this one to the new style. They do have the non-quilted version, and you can still find them on the Outlet Reserve. I got this one from the website, so not from the outlet store, but from the outlet website on the reserve section. This I got from the outlet store, as well as the parka. This one I got from the outlet website under the reserve section. The only wear and tear I would say is probably because this is a chalk light colored bag. There's some like the color is kind of, it's not white anymore, not like it was ever white. The color is chalk, but it's not like pristine, if that makes any sense. So it probably just needs a good clean and it will come back to its nice clean shine. Finally, on sale from the outlet reserve section, the website, I bought the trail bag, and I love this bag. This is in a soft metallic gold. The trail bag is an OG style from Coach, like they've had it decades and decades ago. It's one of their vintage styles, and they brought it back in so many different forms. They have like a newer version that they did last year, and I'll link that below if you want to take a look. This is in the quoted version as well. I don't use this a whole lot because it gives a certain type of look, so I only use it when I want a certain type of look. It's not the type of bag that I would say, oh, everybody needs this vanity style in your wardrobe. You honestly don't. But if you do like the style, I think only one of the vanity style bag is enough for any collection. Like if you could only have one of this style, get it in a color that will serve your wardrobe very well. Wow, this video is taking so long that I'm literally losing daylight. Okay, let's do Kate Spade. Now, all of these handbags are from the Kate Spade boutique. So first, let me start with the oldest one that I've had, and this is the Kate Spade Hot Lock Flap Bag. I believe Hot Lock Flap Bag is Twist Hot Lock Flap Bag. Love this bag. I saw it first online. I badly wanted it in the green. They had a green that they released for St. Patrick's Day 2 years ago. The green had the 4-leaf clover. I don't think Canada got the green, so I was unable to buy it. But then I saw the red, and it had the beautiful heart that turns into a spade, which I just thought was genius. And I was like, yes, okay, you know what, I will take this bag. So this is now officially my Valentine's bag, year in, year out. I've had it for 3 years now, and I almost always use this in February, and I absolutely love it. So because of the fact that I've kind of designated it a Valentine bag, I don't use it a whole lot. I probably only use it in February. So it does, however, fit all my needs. So that, again, that one main compartment. Are we seeing a trend in the types of handbags I like with interior layout? The only thing I would say that I don't like about this bag is the fact that the strap is not removable. It is adjustable, but it's not removable, and I would have liked if it would have been removable. I think it'd have been a whole lot more versatile. Maybe I would have used it a whole lot more, maybe not, I don't know. I can see now that the screws on the inside here have made some dents on the leather, but you don't see that when the bag is closed, so I guess that is fine. Still in good condition, just have some coloring spots there. I wonder if a leather cleaner would take it out. I have never tried that, never, but maybe I should try. I'll set it aside as one of the bags I should clean. Other than that, yeah, I'm still very much happy with this bag. Don't use it a ton, but I'm not worried about that either. Next, from Kate Spade, I bought the Little Better Sam nylon bag. This is honestly what I call a one-trick bag in my collection. It is black, it is nylon, and it is simple. It is also big enough to be what I also call a Mary Poppins bag. One thing I would have changed about this bag is the strap. Again, I wish it was detachable, but it is not. I have used crossbody chains on it to crossbody the bag, but honestly, I use it mostly as a shoulder bag, and really it's enough for that. The logo is simple, it is understated, so if you wear this bag and you're worried about being flashy, this bag is not flashy at all. It fits for when I don't know what else to carry, or I just need a really durable and trusty bag, or I just want to go under the radar and still carry a nice designer bag. Then this is the bag I usually go for. I also have this clutch from Kate Spade. These were recently on sale over the holidays. I'll check if they still are and I'll link them. They have them in a couple of different colors. It's a wristlet, but it's honestly so elegant and pretty. I love this bag. Like, it's so you're done, you know, kind of like the YSL clutch. So in the same vein, I don't use this a whole lot. It was gifted to me by a friend of mine and I absolutely love it. It is the only gold rose gold tone bag that I have. Again, it is in a soft metallic, and that is totally fine by me. Again, minimal branding on there, so it is simple and understated, but very, very useful, classy and elegant at the same time. And finally, for Kate Spade is my Sam Icon Hobo bag. This is the most recent purchase from Kate Spade, and you can see that the logo is different. So this is a newer Kate Spade bag following the new creatives that have been hired. So definitely I can't speak to wear and tear on this bag yet. I've only had it for about a month, but I did use it a ton in December. This is one of my go-to bags during the holiday period. I used it for different occasions: dressy Christmas parties, everyday Christmas shopping, church, all the things, truly all the things. So because it is silver metallic does not mean it has to be dressed up all the time. You can definitely use metallics dressed down. It's one of my newest favorites in my collection. Okay, so that's it for Kate Spade. Let's run through Michael Kors and Karl Lagerfeld. I have the Michael Kors Mirella tote, which is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. This was from the Michael Kors outlet, but it's honestly a very good bag. It was quite expensive for an outlet bag. I think it was about $300 US, but still I love it. I used it a whole lot last summer. I'm definitely going to use it a whole lot this summer as well. So yeah, again, it is a tote bag, top handle. It does have a zipper. I hardly ever close it. No feet, sadly, but so far the leather is still in good shape. The canvas is still clean. I don't see any dirt on that. I don't see any snags either. So it's been 7 months now. So yeah, the stitching is still in place. I would definitely highly recommend this bag, but only in this particular combination or with the brown leather trim. And the only other bag I have from Michael Kors is this Avril satchel in the small size in the color Flame. This is a staple at the Michael Kors outlet at this point. They still had it there last weekend when I went and I took a look around. I'm not crazy about Michael Kors bags, but there are some that are really, really well done. Case in point, the Mirella, and then this Avril one. Again, can you see what I was saying about the courier? Can you guys see the similarity in style and shape? This is my kind of bag. Top handle, satchel, open, easy, user-friendly, you know, this. And then again, that winged style. I just think it is a beautiful style in the most beautiful red. I love this red with a blue undertone. I think this is the most beautiful shade of red. Again, I'm not the craziest about reds in handbags, but if I were to get only one type of red in a handbag, it would be this shade of red. I think why I don't like Michael Kors bags is because of the way they splash their logo, and I don't like their type of logo. It's not like I don't like monogram or signature bags. I have them, but there's just something about the Michael Kors signature that I don't like. So I like it when they do these simple ones where the logo is just here and here. With the Mirella, it's just here. It's still a bit louder than the Avril, but I can take it on this one, right? So yeah, I love the Avril. I use it as a work bag, strictly as a work bag. It is a slightly grained pebbled leather. No scratches on the leather so far. No cuts, no tears. It does not have feet, but again, the leather there is fine. No stitches out of place. The handle is not dirty either, considering the fact that I don't cover it in a scarf. All in all, I think this is just a wonderful bag in my collection. And so those are the only two Michael Kors bags that I have in my collection. But I did go to the outlet recently, and I think the I forget the name of the style bag, but I think it's the most popular Michael Kors outlet bag. I think it's called the Manhattan. That one has kind of grown on me. I hated it when I first saw that bag, but I kind of like it in the black with the oil slick hardware. And then there's a tote that they had that kind of reminds me of Valentino with a very, it's in a very soft leather. I like that as well. I wish I had taken pictures, but if I can find the pictures online, I'll pop them on the screen to show you guys. Those two are currently on my radar from Michael Kors, so we'll see about that. So next is Karl Lagerfeld. This is one of my favorite contemporary design brands for ready to wear, but I do have two bags from the brand. The first one that I got is the Agnes Graffiti Shoulder Bag. I bought this off Amazon. I bought it in this size and I bought the script version in the larger size. I'll link my comparison video on both in the description box below so you can watch how all of that played out and my introduction to Karl Lagerfeld handbags. Absolutely love this. This is a great dupe for Chanel from the Métiers d'Art collection in 2021 or 2020. I'm not sure about my dates anymore. And of course, who else better to make a Chanel dupe than the house of Karl Lagerfeld himself. I use this for all occasions and I've had it for going to 3 years now, if not over 3 years. There's definitely no scratches on the leather. It's not real leather. On the script, the gold lettering there is not peeling or scratching away or anything. On the hardware, there are a few scratches. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there's just some little scratches there. There you go. And on the turn lock itself as well. That is basically the amount of wear and tear that I see on this bag. The interior is still pristine. It's a cloth interior. I keep it stuffed so it's held up well. There's no feet on the bottom, but look how shiny and clean it still is. So I loved this style bag so much so that in the spring of last year, when they brought out a denim version, I absolutely had to get it. This one is so beautiful, so elegant, because it does have those pearls on the flap and it has the quilting stitches as well. Absolutely love the frayed edges and I just love this bag. I used it only in the spring. I didn't use it in summer, but I'm definitely going to bring it back again this spring. Maybe hopefully wear it into the summer as well. So because I didn't use it that much, I don't have any wear and tear. I don't have any sad stories. There's no discoloration, no color transfer, nothing. It still looks as good as the first day that I bought it. Okay, we're down to our last couple of bags, which I'm happy about. But to be honest, my collection exploded last year. So most of the bags in my collection, I believe I added last year. And if you want to see all of the bags that I added last year specifically, I'll link that video in the description box below. Now, let's go into my Tory Burch handbags. I'm going to start with the first bag I ever bought from Tory Burch, and it is my Kira Chevron shoulder bag. This is in the larger style in the older version. They've done a newer version where the T monogram is a bit bigger, and I think there's a little more subtle differences between both as well. So this is in the beautiful cloud blue color. Honestly, I think this is my favorite color that Tory Burch has ever made this bag in. It comes with the chain and leather strap, which I absolutely love. I use this solely as a shoulder bag. You can use it crossbody as well. To be honest, I never do. I just use it as a shoulder bag, and that's probably because I use it mostly for work. But I do love the chevron detail on there. Again, I love the color. I've had it for about 2 years now and the stitches are still in place. It is a little bit wrinkled because it is lambskin leather. So it's not, lambskin is delicate, but I don't think this Tory Burch version is as delicate as from some other designer brands. On the interior, it is that same style of linen kind of cotton material that Coach also does for some of their bags, and it has held up great. It's still clean, no tears whatsoever. There's a little bit of corner wear because this bag does not have feet, and even on the hardware I really don't see any scratches. So this one is another one that has held up really well because the leather is soft lambskin. I do keep it stuffed, so it has kept its shape really nicely. Definitely love this. It's also very hard to find on sale. They hardly put their Kira bags on sale, only in certain colors. I did get this on sale 2021 Christmas, I believe. So watch out for some of the colors when they go on sale, but their classic colors hardly ever do. The next bag I bought from Tory Burch is this camera bag in this beautiful beaded velvet. Absolutely love this. This is another bag that I use a lot over the holidays. I didn't use it much last December because of my Kate Spade Sam Icon bag, but I do love this one. It's has a casual vibe because it's a camera style bag and it's crossbody, but the velvet fabric and that beautiful beading on there definitely elevates it a whole lot. Camera style bag with some elevated bling, and Tory Burch does quite a number of that and does it well. They have this style bag with different designs, patterns, drawings, paintings from season to season, and that's one thing I really love about the brand. So I love this. I don't use it a lot. I use it 1 month out of every year, maybe 2 months, so no wear and tear so far at all. The beads and sequins have not dropped off. The velvet is still clean. It does catch fiber because it's black and it's velvet, but it's not bad at all. It's nothing a lint roller cannot take off. Next, I bought another seasonal piece, and it is the Ella micro basket tote. So I got this because I didn't have any basket or summer style tote, and I really like that it was in a micro version. I won't say it's the most practical bag. I'll probably say buy the bigger version, which is cute and also practical. This one doesn't hold a lot at all. It does come with this fabric that you can tie. Honestly, I don't use it with the fabric. It has a different version that is like pull string, which I prefer, and I'll link that below if they still have it available. All in all, this again is a seasonal bag. I used it during vacation. It served me well. Will I buy it again? No, only because the capacity is not, it's not that great. I would rather go for a bigger basket bag. If I want micro bags, and I'm going to stick to all year round micro bags and not seasonal micro bags. This doesn't really serve its purpose as a summer bag where I need capacity, if that makes sense. But I still love this one nonetheless, and it's still in great condition for a basket bag. Finally, from Tory Burch is my Ella mini puffer totes. This one comes in different colors, green, olive, and I think a taupey brown, but I love the black because it would be more versatile. I use this mostly as a weekend going out type bag, just when I need to carry not so much but more than my regular crossbodies and satchels. So I would have bought this in a bigger size, or I should have bought it in a bigger size, but I don't know what I was thinking at the time. I didn't want something so big. I just bought it in this smaller size, and I really regret it for that. But it's a great tote. The fabric is easy to wear. Again, it doesn't have feet, but it's reinforced with leather at the bottom, which helps it maintain some sort of structure. I used it a lot spring and summer last year, and I'm probably going to be using it a lot spring and summer this year as well. So wear and tear has been great. It is a nylon tote. It is black. It does have that monogram there, but it's kind of like an if you know you know type monogram. So enjoy using it. I only wish I had bought it in a bigger size. Now, the final set of bags that I have here are all my bags from the Coach outlets, starting with this beauty, the Serena satchel, which was my very first purchase from Coach outlet and my very first purchase from Coach, along with my parka top handle. So I bought the parka top handle and the Serena satchel on the same day from the outlet. But the parka is a boutique bag, like I mentioned, from the reserve section at the outlet, while this is a made for factory outlet bag. I love the shape. This is the only bag with this type of shape in my collection, and I think it's just so beautiful. It's also one of the bags that I get complimented on a whole lot when I wear it. I just love my Serena satchel, so much so that I eventually convinced myself that it was okay to add another signature print into my collection. And recently, my most recent outlet bag is my Coach Terry shoulder bag. Honestly, I think it's just like having more than one black handbag in your collection, or more than one red handbag, or more than one blue handbag. It's the same thing. It's two very different shapes, just the same color. So this one is my newest Coach outlet bag, my newest bag period in my collection, and I love this again for the color, for the shape, for the style. So I do like shoulder bags, you know, baguette style bags. They're very pretty, very elegant, and that chain and leather combination just ups it a little bit more. So I haven't used this bag, so I can't talk about wear and tear or how user friendly it is or how I have found it. All I can say for now is that I'm absolutely smitten by the Terry shoulder bag. Now, next is what used to be my absolute favorite style from Coach outlet, and it is my small town bucket bag. And I say used to be because the only reason why it no longer is because I have tried and now love the Molly in the size 25. So let's talk about the small town first. Like I said earlier on in the video, bucket bags are one of my favorite silhouettes, and when I saw this one from Coach Outlet, I loved the washed green color. And again, green is my favorite color in handbags, so I liked it. I added it into my collection. I especially liked it because of the silver hardware. It's not easy to find bags with silver hardware. When it comes to hardware, my preference leans toward gold, but I like to add a few pieces with silver hardware because sometimes you just want silver hardware. So I love this and the combination. I even added a chain. This is from Dress Up Your Purse. I will leave their information linked below. Also in silver hardware, just to dress it up a little bit more. Now I love the compartmentalization because again, it just has two open compartments there with one zipper in the middle, and it's perfect for my needs, especially for work, because I can easily throw all of my essentials and a little bit more in there, and I just grab it and I go. I use it as a top handle. It is Coach Outlet's cross grain leather, so very scratch resistant. And so even though I've had this bag for 2 years, there's honestly no wear and tear. I can only say that it has gotten a little bit softer over time. It used to be stiffer, so it's gotten a little bit softer over time, and no scratches, no dents, no stitches out of place. It's honestly such a beautiful bag. I used to have another one in my collection, but that is now up for sale. It was in the white and chalk signature, and that's only because, like I said, the Molly 25 has taken over as my favorite style, so I don't need to have multiples of this anymore. I would rather have multiples of the Molly 25, but as now, this is the only one that I have in my collection. Hopefully it stays that way, but I'll see what other colors Coach Outlet comes out with this year. I absolutely love this beautiful purple color. It is called Violet Orchid. Again, very easy and practical to use. It has the exact same layout as the small bucket bag, which is why I love them both, but I love this more because it is a tote and not a bucket. So the bucket style is more restrictive when it comes to styling, while this is not. So it's the exact same thing. The bucket style is taller and this one is more an east-west style, so they both hold the same capacity. Maybe I should do a capacity test, like a comparison. Yeah, that will probably be one of the next videos I do, so make sure you are subscribed and you turn on the notifications so what you know when I upload that video. I dress it up with this bag charm, and that's really all I need to do because it is already a beautiful bag. Again, cross grain leather, scratch resistant, no stains, no tears, absolutely no wear after a year of use. Love this bag. Next, let's do the smaller bags that I have from the outlet. First is this Clio top handle that I bought last year when they released their denim collection in spring. Beautiful, beautiful bag. Great for all occasions because it's in denim and it has the two tones of denim, so you can really use it with anything because again it is paired with a neutral, that beautiful honey natural brown color that is absolutely gorgeous. It is a fabric bag, but I see no tears, no stains, no wear at all. It is really held up. I didn't use it too much during the summer, and that's only because I had other bags to use. It has feet, so that protects the leather really nice. The charms definitely give it a nice touch, and I tell you, this bag is really popular, especially in this denim chambray combination. It's just so beautiful. Look at that gorgeous blue. In my opinion, this is a neutral because it's just like a good pair of jeans. You can wear it on anything to anywhere for whatever occasion. Another small bag that I have that I used a whole lot last year is the mini Rowan satchel. Honestly, the Rowan is probably one of the best sellers from Coach Outlet, and the mini Rowan just continues that trend, that winning streak that Coach Outlet has. Again, in that beautiful cross grain leather, but this one is a little bit shiny than all the others, and it does come in black. So this is an example of what I said about buying particular styles in certain neutral colors. So for me, while Coach Outlet has this, they offer this in different colors. I think the black is the best way to go for me because it just elevates it. This doesn't look like an outlet bag or a cheap bag. The black makes it look so elegant with that light gold hardware, and that is exactly the same vibe that the black heart bag at the outlet really gives. So I love that they did the mini hang tag there, and love that it is crossbody because it is so easy for me to grab and go. It also has that top handle, so you can just take it out of your car and then wear it. So really it is very user friendly, and it is bigger than you think for a mini bag. So I definitely love this one. 10 out of 10. Next is this Clio saddle bag with the Basquiat print on there. So this was from their Basquiat collaboration at the outlets. Now, because I missed the Basquiat bag that I wanted from the boutique when the collaboration was there, I decided to buy this version from the outlet when they brought it out. Now, this is not one of the bags that I carry a whole lot in my collection, but because it is again in that neutral ivory tone color, I do like to have it and maintain it still, because on days when I don't want to carry a plain bag, I carry this because it gives me similar vibes because it has similar color. And honestly, this is the outlet alternative to the beat bag, right? And I have a whole video on Coach boutique bags and their outlet alternatives. I'll link that below for you guys to watch. So I love this one. I wear it with the Basquiat strap. The strap is from the boutique collaboration, and so I just pair it with the bag just to, you know, give it that same look. So this is a specific vibe, so I only use it for specific outfits. I use it when I want to put a specific look together, which is why I don't use it too much. So wear and tear on this one is still very good. As you can see, it's in pristine condition, no discoloration, no wear and tear, no pop stitches whatsoever. It does have a top handle if you'd like it to have that option. They don't make this style at the moment. Maybe it'll come out with more of their collections in the future, but I certainly like this one for what it brings to my wardrobe. Next is my Dempsey tote, again from the Basquiat collection. Besides the fact that it is an open tote, which we have come to the conclusion by now that I love, so it again serves as a work bag for me. I have it stuffed with a pillow, but it is just one compartment for me to put all my essentials and more in there, and I just love it because it's an easy work bag for me. Very, like, when I use this bag, I love it so much, I never want to change out of it. And even when I do and I kind of forget it for a while, once I move back into it, it's like, where have you been all my life? That's how good the Dempsey is. And this is the Dempsey in the carry-all version. They have a smaller one in the size 22 and a bigger one, I think, in the size 40 or 44. I'm not so sure anymore, but I would definitely recommend the Dempsey, especially as an alternative to the field tote from the boutique. And finally, in my entire collection from Coach Outlet is the beautiful City tote from the 2021 Pride collection. So they do the Pride collection every year. The one from the Pride collection last year is a little bit different. This one is from 2 years ago. I got it on clearance, so even at a much more better price. I think it was about 70% off. And oh my god, I love this bag. I love it because I can use it all year round. It really has those vibrant colors that pop, and so it goes with everything. When I need a big bag and all my other totes don't fit the bill, this is the one I grab. This is honestly my one and done tote. I can absolutely get rid of all the other tote bags that I have, the big totes that I have in my collection, and have only this. I can get away with using only this because this one serves the purpose of every other one in my collection. It is soft, it is like, you can fold it, you can dump everything in there. I have an insert in it. I don't use the insert all the time. I only use it when I want to compartmentalize, and I got the insert from Coach Outlet as well. It's the insert they made specifically for the City totes. They have it in the black and in the ivory or chalk color as well, so it offers a whole lot of compartments. Otherwise, the tote is just one big open compartment, and I just absolutely love it for that. I feel like everybody should have a City tote in their collection. So think of the LV Never Full and how popular it is. You know, the Chanel Deville, every designer has a tote in their collection at this point. So why not get an affordable designer option from Coach? This was the one I was waiting for. I didn't know I was waiting for this because I knew that if I was going to add only one City tote in my collection, I wanted it to be one that I could use on anything for everything all year round, and this was totally it. Wear and tear, the corners are still looking good. I've had it for over a year now. It's still bright and vibrant. The canvas, I have no regrets buying this bag at all. Now, all the handbags that I showed you from Coach Outlet, I showed you in no particular order. To see the ranking of my Coach Outlet bags from most favorite to least favorite, you want to tap on this video and go watch my ranking. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me to the end. I know this was a long one, and I will see you in this video. Bye.